adaptable. I don't know what you think in terms of what you see.
But for me, one thing is the tactical system, another thing are principles of play. And there are principles of play that they have to be permanent. And one of them, and if, let's laugh a little bit, when you remember your Uncle Rafa on the touch line, he was always doing this, right? What Rafa wants to do when says to the pitch, he was always this, well, compact. And there was moments where we were looking at the game from this position here, and Chelsea without the ball had a block of 6 and other 4. Tammy Abraham was staying up, Barkley was staying up, Mount was staying up, Pedro was staying up. Nowadays you look to the good teams, and all the good teams, they defend compact. Higher block, lower block. The lower block is more defensive, the higher block is more offensive, is more aggressive, but always in the block. So there are principles of play that doesn't have to do with the system you play, it's just a basic principle. You have to defend compact. Like this, and Chelsea was never that. So it was too easy for United, in the moment they recover the ball, to find spaces to counter-attack.
I think maybe it's because Louis van Gaal and José Mourinho are sort of like huge, massive personalities in the world of football, and when they came into an interview after the game, they were very spiky at times, so it almost brought anger out maybe in this studio. I don't think there's any anger in this studio at this moment in time. I don't think there's no ill will towards any manager, but certainly towards Ruben Amorim. I think we all want him to do really well. But there are patterns emerging, and there'll be no Manchester United fan that exists that isn't worried at this moment in time about what's going to happen in this next month. And the one thing I would say about the system, and I'm not going to get bogged down on 3 at the back, 5 at the back, 4 at the back, but when he talks about the 2 in midfield, and Patrick, I thought, asked him 2 really good questions there about the 2 in midfield. I think it's about who the 2 players are, number 1, which obviously United haven't got the right 2 in there, whether that's Casemiro, Gatti, Mainu or Fernandes.
He hasn't have any players that fit this system.
No, he hasn't got the right 4 in there, so that's a big problem for him. So then you would ordinarily